Hi guys, Ashley from Ash Cash Budget here, bringing you my February budget report. So in the middle of the month for the budget update, I told you that my goal was to get $620 paid to the Capital One. And it was a pretty big goal, but I'm trying to stay on track on getting the Capital One paid off within 6 months so that I can get the Discover paid off by the end of the year. And so let's see how we did. When we last left off, it was the 17th, and I had $609 in my account, $609.86. So this is, of course, my calendar. This is just to log all of my incoming and outgoing expenses to keep track of what is in my account to make sure that I stay on top of what I have. So I didn't pay for anything between the 17th and the 22nd when I got paid again. And I got a little bit more than I was expecting. So I got $1,185.85, which is great since I was trying to meet that goal. So we add that to the $609.86, and then I had $1,795.71. Of course, immediately I take out my cash envelopes for that pay period. And I took out $185 for that one, which is the same as I took out earlier in the month. Which next month, even if I don't, make as much money, or if I make just about the same money, I'm going to be upping those cash envelopes because there's a couple things that I haven't been funding since I have been lower in income, but I really kind of need to fund next month. So I'll show you that when I do the March budget plan with you. So I took out $185 and I have $1,610.71. Now I didn't have to pay anything else until the end of the month, so we come down here. Right here is the church check because, as I've said before, I do write down the church checks, but since they go immediately to the grocery and envelope budgets, I don't include it in my, running balance for my account. But I like to indicate it there, and I don't put it on my Every Dollar app because it's me and my boyfriend that share it. So this is our combined totals, depending on who's working what. And we had Ash Wednesday and an extra rehearsal, so that's why it's $225 there rather than the regular $150. And I think next time we get paid, it'll be a bit more because today there's actually a conference that my boyfriend is doing. The heater just kicked on, so I hope that's not too loud. Sorry if it is. So we go over here, $1,610.71. I had to pay my rent, city, electric, CenturyLink, and my phone. So rent was, of course, $850. City this month was $99.72. Electric is $49.73. CenturyLink was $256.04, which an extra $10 was my boyfriend renting a movie that he shouldn't have. So that got added on to his bill. And then $99.56 for the phone, leaving me with $255.66. Hold on just a moment while I go turn down the heater so that hopefully it turns off. So that'll take just a minute. Sorry, guys. So $255.66, and my boyfriend gives me half of the bills when he gets paid on the 28th, or at the end of the month. So he gave me his $482.75 there. And then I have this garage, and I'll explain that in the Every Dollar app, but this was extra money I brought in. Garage, $32.50. So I got $32.50 from that, leaving me with $770.91. Finally, at the end of the month, one of the last things I do is the sinking funds. And I save this for last because it's kind of like a buffer throughout the month. If I have bills that I have to pay up here, it's not to say that I'm going to end up spending it like a buffer, just in case, wiggle room money. It's still earmarked for the sinking funds. I just like to hold on to it until the end of the month and then put them all in there together at once. Unless for some reason I need it and I don't have enough in the sinking funds, then I can just use it that month. So I put $155 this month. It's going to be going up next month because I'm adding a couple sinking funds. So $155 is the car maintenance for $50, medical for $50, gifts for $30, and shows for $25 because I'm still trying to save up for that ticket to Lion King for my boyfriend. And so I did all the sinking funds. I didn't put anything towards the moving this month because I really wanted to try to hit that goal to pay my Capital One. And that is everything. So it leaves us with $615.91. There, the heater finally stopped. So $615.91 to Capital One. Now, this is not the 620, but I got so close. I was so close to my goal of $620. So I really can't be upset. That's still a lot of money that I'm able to put towards my debt snowball. Next month, you'll see in my budget plan, I'm not going to be anywhere near close because I think my goal is around the same, and we'll go over that, but I don't think I'm going to make it. We'll see how much money I can make at work and if I can sell some more stuff from the garage. So moving on, I'll tell you exactly what I sold and what happened in the garage. So here's my EveryDollar budget app. Once I get screencasting going, if I get my computer fixed up a little bit, we'll do it from there. But for now, here's my app. I had my pay 1, $1,089.86, pay 2, $1,185.85. My boyfriend, I need to log this in. Now this says $632.75 because I have my health insurance as a line item in there, which is $150, and I pay him back. So essentially I'm saying I'm getting $632 from him, but I'm paying him $150. We'll put this down as the 28th and BF. So that was paid. And then I had the dog sitting at the beginning of the month, which was $20. So that helped towards my goal because that goes straight to the debt. And then the garage. So here we sold a bike. I put up a whole bundle of bike stuff, and the only thing that really sold was the bike itself. And it's a pretty old bike that I had from Walmart, and the tires were not, they were all deflated and cracked. I've had it in storage forever. Everything else on the bike is great. It should be in great condition because I used it a few times, but it mostly just sat. And so it might need some cleaning up or, get the gears moving again. But it was essentially a great frame. So I sold that for $25. So that was awesome. And then I found my $50 stash. So we have these little like $50 silver coins. And most of them are not silver. I had one that was actually silver. I forget the year, like 1962 or before. It's all silver. Anything after that, it's like nickel and stuff like that, zinc. So the ones that only sell for face value, I took to the bank and just cashed it in, put $7.50 on my account because those will never be more than face value. They're worth 50 cents. That's it. My silver one I held on to just because it is worth the amount of the silver melted down, which is more. I don't know if I'm going to sell it soon and go and get it sold for silver melt, or if I'm just going to hold on to it for a while, but I did keep that one. But all the other $50, since I found my stash, I like to collect these things as a kid, but I'm like, I really don't need them. They're not going to grow in value. Get rid of them. So that is what made up my $32.50 from the garage, because this stuff was in my garage. So I counted that as garage. Now up here it says I'm $409 over budget, but that's because we need to update the Capital One. So I'll show you that in just a moment. Down here is my sinking funds. Car maintenance is in the red, it says, because I actually had an oil change to do this month, so I spent more money out of my sinking fund than I put in this month. That's why it says it's red. But I still put the $50, and my oil change was $67.06. And that was with everything like air filter and everything like that. They cleaned it up. Medical, $50. Gifts is $30. And it says I spent $15 because I spent $15 out of it earlier this month to get my Valentine's Day present for my boyfriend. So I only spent $15 there. Shows, $25. I guess I could tell you. So car maintenance will now be at $533. Medical will now be at $410. $400.10. Gifts is still pretty low after Christmas, $46.66, and birthdays in January. And then shows is going to be at $100.08. So I think that's enough to get that ticket. So I might jump on that soon because they are selling out pretty well. Moving and registration. Moving is still at $846.35. I really want to add some more to that soon, but I really want to keep on track with paying off my credit cards by the end of the year, so we'll see. Registration will be added next month, and I'll start putting $10 in there, and I'll also be adding my phone next month because my phone bill is $99.56, but that includes an insurance fee, which I went and took off, so next month I'm putting a little bit more than the insurance fee, but I'm basically insuring it myself, putting $20 into a phone sinking fund next month instead of paying like $12.50 or something in insurance to T-Mobile, because I've been paying them that for 2 years and it's never really, rather just insure myself. So we have rent paid $850, the city $99.72, electric $49.73, my phone $99.56, cable internet $256.04. Gas was $180, and I'm barely skimming through with that. So maybe I need to up it if I'm going to be pulling extra hours, going to the shop, the warehouse and stuff. We'll see. We'll figure that out. Groceries, I didn't put anything into. I never put anything into restaurants. I should just get rid of that. I've just always left it. It came with the app. It was one of the suggested things, but whatever. Cats was always $40. Clothing, I didn't put anything into. Medical, I put $50 towards. These are the cash envelopes. Personal was $100. Blow money, nothing. Hair, nothing. Household, nothing. And, of course, the groceries and household is fine because the church money goes in there. So that's why I can put nothing from my own checks. Health insurance was that $150, and auto insurance was $100. Now here, Capital One, $85. Federal loan, $130. And then Capital One, $620, which we didn't make. We were so close. And that is that $409 over budget. Because I put $620 as my goal to see how much I would need for the rest of the month. But we'll put that $615.91 in there, and we're right on budget. So we'll go ahead and mark that as paid. We'll put this in at the 28th. And merchant, Capital One. So we have that paid. Everything is paid, and there it is. There's my February budget report. And I think I did pretty well for my goal this month. I just was so close to getting it done. So let me know how your Februaries went. Did you go over budget with, Valentine's Day or anything? Like I said, I only spent $15 on a gift. So that was nice. He did take me out to dinner, so he paid for that. But there it is. And so I'll put the links up above, of course, to subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. You can subscribe with that button or the red button down below. And another video that YouTube will suggest for you guys. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.